and that you can live in heaven here on earth, because I felt like I literally lived in hell for like 5 years already. Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to Down to Earth with me, Alicia. And on this channel, I honestly just want us to come back down to earth, okay? And talk about things that we all talk about in our everyday life and things that we just want to improve on and just be our best self and just talk about things that not a lot of people talk about. So welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button, join the family. It's only me here, but join our family here on YouTube. It's going to be a big family. It's so small, but it's okay. It's going to be a big family here on YouTube, and I really want that. I really want us to connect here on my channels. So today I'm going to talk about a book that I read. So I am just constantly reading, because 2021 is going to be the year where I level up. We all know we are still in this global pandemic, but we can always do something, and we can always just try to live our best life, and we can always just take the next step. And that is why I've been just reading more self-help books, more books that I can learn new skills, just widen my perspective, and that is what I'm doing. So in December I've read a few books, and some books were just like, no, I just can't read it. But I found a book that I really enjoyed, I really loved, and I'm going to talk about it. And this book is The 4 Agreements, and I am highly impressed with this book, and that is why I want to talk about this book. I've made notes while I read this book, so this is going to be a summary in a way, but just actually giving you guys a glimpse of what this book is. And I do think this book can really help a lot of people. It's really like mind-blowing in a way. This is why I want to talk about this book, and I think this book is actually already really changing my life, to live life to the fullest, because we know that, and it's been shown that life is short. I don't know when that day is gonna come when I'm not gonna be here anymore. I don't know that. That is why I can't live in the future. I don't know if I even have a future. I don't know the future, but I can only live today and hope for a better tomorrow, but only today. So the 4 agreements, okay? I have a lot of things here. This book is really for someone that is struggling, is maybe unhappy, depressed, full of anxiety and worries, and someone that just doesn't like the life they are living at the moment, okay? So this book is more about how to create a new dream. You feel like you are just in hell, kind of. You are not getting better, and you just want to like enjoy life. Like, why can't I just enjoy life? Why is it so a struggle? How can I just get out of this slump, unstuck myself, and how can I create a life that I really want, a life that I'm happy? How can I just live a great life, you know? So I have a notebook here. Let's start with, you can change your life, okay? If you're not happy with where you are, you can change your life. The way you live life and I live life is because I have agreements with myself. I have things that I say to myself over. Maybe it's limiting beliefs, maybe it's not, maybe it's fear-based agreements that I have and rules that I have with myself. And there's also like this universal rule, the rules in our life. Look at, we have laws, we have rules, we all have to go to school, we all have to, seemingly it looks like, okay, next step is college, next step is then marriage, next step is babies, next step is getting a house, just how the steps for life, okay? He gives you these 4 agreements that you have to live by every day if you want to actually see change in your life. So it's 4 agreements, and the first agreement is to be impeccable with your words. So this is not the strongest one in my opinion, because I can be impeccable with my words, but we know that a lot of things around us influence us. So I think this should have been lost because the next agreement is really so strong, and this comes really if at the end, I feel. But it's alright. It's to be impeccable with your words. Like, we all have to start with ourselves. At the end of the day, we have to start with ourselves. And it just says the words that you say, it's a gift. It's if you think about it, like, we grab people's attention and someone's attention when we speak. The way we speak, it creates events. It's to be creative, to be expressive, to communicate. Like, words are actually a gift, and we just get lost, like, oh, I'm just speaking, whatever. But we actually don't realize, and we're not aware that words can create events. I say, I'm gonna go to the mall. That is creating an event. So, and it is manifesting things. So, you can plant seeds with your words. What this actually says is, don't use your words against yourself. It's self-rejection. And self-rejection comes in many ways. It comes in overeating, it comes in drugs, it actually comes in stress and worry, because that is kind of self-rejection. Why are you stressing? It's you're rejecting something, that is kind of where stress comes from. So it's more important to be impeccable with your words to yourself. Okay, so the things you say to yourself is really, really important. So use it to spread love, for self-love. Do not reject yourself. That is really actually important, and we don't learn this. So the next agreement, the second one, is to don't take anything personally. This agreement I do not live by. I wasn't raised like that, and that is where you are suffering. That is why you're letting in suffering in your life. And this is how you have to live by. Whatever happens around you, you have to always remember the agreement you have with yourself. Don't take it personally. As soon as you agree with what someone else is saying, someone else's opinion, that becomes an agreement, and you believe that, and you are the one living with pain and suffering. Nothing you do is because of you, it's because of them. You have to become aware that everything that everybody's doing is because of them, because at the end of the day, everybody is living the main character in their own life. Isn't that freaking weird? Everybody is the main character in their life. Everything that goes on around them is secondary characters, you know? So everything that someone's doing is because of them. Because people lie to you, because they lie to themselves as well. And this is really to make a habit. You have to make this a habit. Live with it every day. If someone's making a snarky comment, is rude to you, don't take it personally. If you take it personally, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna have emotional pain for why? We are not supposed to live like that. The next agreement is to don't make assumptions. I make assumptions about everything. This one doesn't like me because of this. This one is rude to me because I did something wrong. I'm bad. So in that, you're suffering for nothing. This is more for relationships. Like, people don't know what you want. You think people know, but they don't know. People don't see things the way you see it. It's your eyes, you see it one way, and we have to realize that. We also assume things about ourselves. A quote, real love is accepting someone for who they are and not trying to change them. Everybody's trying to change everybody. Isn't that the world we live in? We are always trying to change people. And the fourth agreement is to always do your best. Now, this is to always do your best to honor those three agreements. And a few quotes in this one, it's just saying that just always do your best with trying to keep those agreements. And a few great quotes that I can take from this is, taking action is being alive. Denying life is sitting on the couch for hours because people are scared to be alive. People are scared to be themselves. It's taking action without wanting reward. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. Guys, whatever life takes away from you, let it go. That is really, really great quote. It's just to always do your best, to be impeccable with your words, to not make assumptions, to not take things personally. Just do your best. If you're sick, if you're tired, if you're hungry, if you're not hungry, and just don't judge yourself, okay? Living a dream. You can make a new dream for your life. And by doing this is by repetition, by action. Every time you feel a suffering because someone said something bad, remember, don't take it personally. If someone did you wrong, remember, make it a habit to remember. Don't make assumptions. Oh, they did me wrong because they hate me. Don't make assumptions. And if you think I'm this, I'm that, remember, be impeccable with your words. That is not using words to love. That's using words to reject yourself. So that is why they say, always by repetition, by action, do your best to honor those agreements. And I'm really talking a lot here. So that's the 4 agreements, but they also go into this book in breaking old habits. This is really, really incredible book, and I just touched on it. But you have to read the book because they talk about more than just what I talked about. I just really talked about the basics in this book. Give you the picture of why you shouldn't take things personally. You are not meant to live in hell already here on earth, and that you can live in heaven here on earth, because I felt like I literally lived in hell for like 5 years already, and that is why I'm actually really taking action this year. And last year I was taking action to kind of better myself. I don't want to suffer anymore, but I am actively trying to create a new life for me. I'm actively trying to end the suffering. I'm actively trying to just really build great relationships, and just be happy again, because I haven't been happy for a really long time. Maybe later I can tell you guys more about my personal life, but I'm actively trying to find happiness here. So that's what I'm actually doing. So that's why I'm reading all these books, because when you're down, you just see everything in a bad light. You can't get out of it. It's sometimes really hard to get out of it because you only see darkness. So that is why I'm trying to read these books to show me the light, show me just more things. So that is my kind of summary and book review on this book. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this a like if you liked it, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you in my next video, book review or something, but I will see you in my next video. So subscribe guys. I really want to see you guys again. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.